Hey everybody, Engaged in Amaris here. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Reborn. Last time, we explored Teknite Ridge. Today, we're just gonna wrap up everything there is to do in the desert, all the little things that I'm aware of that we can still do here. Also, I just want to wrap up literally everything. I want the next episode to be Amaria's gym, finally. I think it's due. So yeah, there's a couple things outside the desert that I'd also like to do. But first, I was informed that we can actually get this TM now. I was thinking maybe we had to like get the Teknite Ridge and then like go down the left side of the mountain here, if that makes sense. Like I thought there'd be like a greater area over there we could get to, but that's stupid. So we're gonna fight this Executor real quick. And these Executors, they just respawn, so you can EV train off them, I guess. It would take a minute to leave the desert and come back, but yeah. They're pretty high level though. There we go. So we should be able to get this TM somehow. Maybe, oh, it's up here. This guy, right? It's actually pretty clever. He's blocking the staircase there. So we'll kill you. I took animations off for now. I promise that I'll remember to put them back on. I took them off because I was doing some grinding off camera. We'll talk more about that later. What could this possibly be? Crocodile? More like Crocobile. Wild Charge. Oh, that's actually really good. Nice. Dang. It's actually a very good TM. I guess it's a little specific. I don't think anybody here can use it. Trixie can learn it? That's pretty cool. If we decide to use Trixie in the water type gym. Yeah, Wild Charge is weird, because like there are some electric Pokemon that want to use physical moves, but obviously their choices are limited, so Wild Charge is just their only option, really, like Electivire and Luxray. Well, that takes care of that. So I noticed, while running around... I'll put our Repel on. Yeah, I noticed that these like sand drifts, you can like run up them, and at some points you can actually... get to areas that you wouldn't think were accessible otherwise. So I think there was one over here. I'll run up the side here until I find it. Here we go. Not quite. Here we go, perfect. So yeah, you can see that you can just like walk up this, and now we're up here. Item finder is responding. What could it possibly be? Common candy, okay. I used to be really particular about showing all the hidden items on camera, and I think a while ago I finally reached the point where I'm like, okay, I can't show every single one. It's just too much. So there have been a couple times where I've cut parts where I just find hidden items. I'm so sorry. It matters enough to me where I feel the need to mention it, but it doesn't matter enough to where I'm going to take up episode time just to show it. Speaking of hidden items, I don't know what's happening with this guy over here. Is it on the chair? What's going on here? Oh, it's up there? Maybe? Right? Yeah, I think it has to be up there. I don't know how we're supposed to get up there, though. Double check it. Triple cheese. What? No, it's really just up there. How does that work? Okay, well I investigated this as much as I possibly can, and I am just not seeing how we're supposed to get that item, so we'll leave it alone for now. See if we can get off of here. There's another slope over here, actually. Can we reach that? That kind of looks like a spot we can reach with the snowdrift there. I hope it's not more like Mirage bullshit. I'm kind of over it at this point with the Mirages. Interacting with oases a certain number of times. See, we can get up here, but I don't... Doesn't appear to do anything. Maybe just a more obvious example that you are able to do that. Here's another one. Nope. I know for sure there's at least one other one that probably has an item for us. It's like over by the Mirage Tower. Here we go. How are you gonna let me up here and not give me anything? This is cruel. How dare you? So all I've done is kind of run north of where we were before, and I'm noticing that the further you go up, the less snowdrifts you're gonna find. So I think up here is the entrance to Teknite Cave, right? Right, it's so far. Yeah, back in that corner, okay. And a little bit over from there, you have this spot where we still can't proceed because the sandstorm is too fierce. It's weird because if you look at the map, like it looks like, nope. If you look at the map, like it looks like the desert just kind of ends up here anyway. Maybe not actually. Maybe there's more of the map that we've yet to see. That would be pretty cool. Okay, well I'll go over to that one spot where I know for sure there's something for us. Oh, there's an item. Oh. Max Ether. Here we go. Okay, so I believe this is over by the place where you kind of go to Mirage Tower, over to the right. Synthetic Seed. That might be it, actually. Yeah. Oh, maybe more? Thank you for the accuracy. Okay, and now if we go up here, this is where the Mirage Tower is. Please let the tower still be here. I actually need it to be here for this thing I want to show next. Oh, we can get up here too. I know I said I would start cutting out the hidden items, but how else can I communicate the journey up here, back to the Mirage Tower? So there's actually several things we can do here. Some of them are very interesting. For one, we can go around the back here, and I think we tried looking back here before, but I just didn't try to do this very specifically. So you can actually come all the way up here, and if you do that, we can run around the corner here. All the way around. And now we're up here. I'm not sure what all is here for us, actually. We got Swiftwing. I'm gonna put speed up on for this because running through the desert's a little bit of a bother. So I have a lemonade stand. What's that down there? Oh, it's just a train car. Okay. Yeah, right here. Marcelo, hi, I'm new. Welcome, how may I serve you? So someone in the Discord server told me about this, and then I looked it up afterwards, just to make sure I got everything. And this is apparently a reference to one of the developers for Reborn, Marcelo, so that's pretty cool. Shout out to Marcelo, who has a lemonade stand out in the middle of the desert. I like the backwards 3 on their sign. We can fight this right here. A level 100 Executor. Can we catch it? No. Ow. Okay. Sorry for bothering you. Found the Dragonium Z. So there we go, that's how we get the Dragonium Z. We don't have any dragon types, asterisk, but hey, it's pretty cool. Now, that might be it for this little section up here. Yeah, I'm gonna say it is. So we're gonna run back down now. All the way back down. There's actually some stuff we missed in the Mirage Tower, and it's very cryptic. I tried doing this off camera, and at first I thought that I just got really unlucky. So you have to come in here and smash all the walls, like in Sarah's gym, right? And the last wall that I smashed was this one right here. But that's not the door. Okay, yeah, you have to break every wall in here to do this. Every single one. Chaos Heart fainted. So yeah, you have to keep your Pokemon alive while you do this, which is interesting. We finally have a use for all of our vanilla ice creams. Here we go. Wait, there's more? Oh shoot. Oh, okay. How good are we on HP? Yeah, Gongdu really could have been our designated survivor here because it takes so little to fully heal him. There we go. Oh, I forgot to bring Flash. Oh no, I was warned about this. I completely forgot. Swampy has it. Okay, that's right. I always forget. Let me heal up real quick. Alright, I don't know what's going on down here. We have Shade's gym music pack now. I guess I should put repels off so we can see what the encounters are. A giant spider web, don't like that. This might be a good place to use a map, but... Oh, is this a puzzle? Oh no. I don't know if I'm in the mood for that right now. All the spider webs. Down here. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with these spider webs. We have some more mining rocks. What I really need is hard shards. No hard scales. Garbage. We already have infinite shards anyway, thanks to the clown at the circus, so there's really no purpose for the shards we find from mining. But hey, I guess that's infinite ability capsules. Something I forgot about is that at the circus, they just have like all of the like amenities that you could possibly need, like the name relearner, or I should say, the name raider, and I think the move relearner is there too, maybe? So yeah, like instead of going to those places like, you know, individually, especially the name raider, like they're just right there, so maybe I'll start doing that. I don't know what the deal is with these spider webs. I think before we had to tear them down with like pincer or something. Heart scale! Hey, I was just saying I need one. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, okay, here we go. I was just about to say, I'm pretty sure I know what the reward is here. It's poison memory. And also... it's Mimikyu. A very cool and high-leveled Pokemon. I think Mimikyu has a lot of potential in this game just because of the way the field effects... Well, actually, not just the field effects, the way everything just fucks you. Having a free hit on Mimikyu probably helps quite a bit. Mimikyu is actually, like, deceptively bulky, so I'm going to hit him with Aqua Tail, and I think he'll be okay. Yeah, alright. I guess I could have just started with a Quick Ball. Oh well. Let's do it. Fuck. There we go. Disguise. Hidden item? Oh, is there a hidden item? No, okay. I thought maybe there'd be one behind the rock. I failed. Look, man, mining is hard. I'll do another lap around here just to make sure we got everything. And maybe I'll pull up a map just to be sure. I think the webs are just kind of in the way. Like, I don't think you're supposed to do anything with them. Yeah, because, like, we can just go to both sides of this of that one, so I think we're okay. I'm finding some hidden items off to the right. I guess we didn't really go this way when we first got here, but I think that may be it. Yeah, I think we're all set here. Oh, red shard. Okay, so there's actually even more for us to find in the Mirage Tower, so we're gonna go all the way to the end. Alright, here we are. So as you remember, we have this decoy area, and I don't think we can fly from here because we're technically inside the tower. Kind of interesting. We want to use the super rod here. Trust me, it's very important. Bruxish, no. Gastrodon, no. There it is! Okay. Yeah, I had to try for a little bit, but you can get freaking Phione if you use a Super Rod here in this decoy area. This is our first ever legendary Pokemon, right? I can't think of any others. This is a pretty big deal. Not to say that Phione is, like, good or inherently exciting, but it's our first legendary Pokemon. I found out about this just by looking at the wiki page. I don't know how else you could possibly know. If you are really insistent on using the super rod here, maybe you could find it. But yeah, it is kind of a rare encounter. It's like a 10 or 20% encounter. There we go. Alright. And I believe that is actually it for the Mirage Tower, finally. Oh yeah, and I already tried it. The escape rope does not work in here, because of course it doesn't. I forget if we ever showed this, but the townspeople of Train Town, they actually come out at night and they congregate here. I really hope we didn't already read all this dialogue. This is kind of our nightly tradition here. When in good company, a little drink doesn't last as long, but the spirits sure go a long way. Unless Bill's around. Bah, ain't anybody told you to respect your elders? You think she'd be out here if they had? Oh, they told me. I just didn't listen. You see? Call it our way of keeping sane up here. So I don't know if they have anything especially interesting for us. Name's Alduus. Al for short is fine. I suppose you already met my wife. The two of us got a little stir crazy, cooped up in the city, so we decided to hoof it out here and see what kind of adventure we could make. In the end, we never wanted to go back. You know, they revamped the whole city, right? Like, it's a pretty good place to be now. For instance, Miss Percy, we found her collapsed out in the desert. I was just taking a nap. Face down in the middle of a sandstorm? I didn't say it was a well-planned nap. Anyway, I hope you'll make yourself at home here. If you need anything, you let my wife or I know. Are you Percy? You know, this is the place to be. Reborn City who? We've got the raddest crew in the region, woo. Settle down there or you're gonna fall right off that train. Pshaw, it's cool, we've got a doctor in the house. Even if she's too much of a party pooper to actually come socialize. No need to be cold about it though, you hear? If and I rightly recall, you was pretty timid of us your own self after you came here. Now look at you. And it hasn't been all that long since she came here. Besides, I'm not so sure she's actually a doctor. She worked for Canal, right? It's close enough. But it's like little Miss Stephoscope over there doesn't want to even try. Oh, that's her name, okay. She'll try when she's ready, Percy. Ain't no two ways about it. Money didn't do you too much good out here? Might as well buy something. Oh yeah, that's right, you're just the shop. Okay. I was reading that there's an NPC named Stephoscope that we can do a quest with. I don't know if I want to get carried away doing that right now, though. I had other stuff I wanted to do. Frankly, trying to get anything to grow with so little water is unreasonable. That's the main problem. We sometimes have water brought to us, and we can sometimes luck into it at a Mirage, but neither of those are really reliable. So the Mirage water is real? If we could find even just a single consistent water source in the desert, we'd probably be just fine. I gather from your increasingly scuffed attire, you've been traveling around a lot? Oh, have we? Should you happen to find anywhere in this desert where there might be some kind of water source, please tell me immediately. I'll keep searching as well. I don't suppose you've had any luck finding a water source. Well, it's only to be expected. Okay, so I think maybe we actually can't do that until later. There's supposed to be a place with water in it, like inside Technite Cave, and I don't know if we actually have access to that area yet, so I'm gonna leave that alone for now. We fought you, right? Oh. How did we not fight this guy? Alright. I was on my way back to Technite Cave because, because there's something in there we can do. Somebody in the Discord, alerted me to something that's left over that we can do in there. And on the way there, I encountered this guy, and I guess we have not fought him. I definitely would have guessed that we fought all the trainers in the desert, but I guess not. My team is not optimized to battle right now, but we'll see what Tide can do. Let's just see how much our resisted Aquatail will do. Probably not very much at all, actually, because he resists it, and also the Sandstorm weakens it. Yeah, okay, that did nothing. Strength? Strength is pretty good, actually. Chaos Heart might be able to outspeed. Ball swipe, close combat. There we go. Anyway, I'll meet you in Technite Cave. Also, this guy's called Hiker Red. I didn't miss that. Ugh, this is an endurance run like no other, but it's not about to get the best of me. Like I was saying, I'll have to cut this in later. We're gonna do one more extra thing in Teknite Cave before we move on. Thankfully, we caught this before I started editing this episode. Okay, so right here, yeah, I just didn't go this way. I think there was a rock right here, and then maybe we destroyed it or something by using Earthquake in the field effect. So let's see what's up. It was mentioned that I'm pretty sure this is how you find the water source for that one quest. Yeah, here it is. I haven't edited this episode yet, so I don't know if I've shown that yet. Can I start here? No. Repel. Can I use waterfall here? Oh, I probably don't have waterfall. Oh, I just can't use waterfall here at all. Really? What if I, like, select it? Waterfall. Huh. Alright, so I can swim here. I'm so confused. Can I, like, press left after getting in the water? No, I can't do anything. Is that all we can do here? I mean... alright.
That crystal on the left side of this room should have broken, and you can go that way to get the TM you saw.
To get the TM you saw? Huh. I really don't want to have to come back here, so let's figure this out. Oh! Okay, so it just occurred to me, I have to do the field effect thing again. I don't know why, I just forgot I could do that. Huh. This guy right here. Oh, perfect. Okay, it's just like in Iolia Valley. I leave repels off for 1 second. This is what happens. SMH. Oh god, it's so annoying. Jesus Christ, I'm putting repels back on. I don't care. It's too much. Wait, where'd my repels go? Oh. Alright. Here's that TM. Okay, perfect. Poison Jab. That's pretty good, actually. Good coverage move for fairy types. And I think that might be it. Also, they told me about, it was Lone Carvana in the Discord. They told me about a method I can use to grind heart scales, so I can go ahead and mine these without having to worry about needing them later. Oh. We have a plate here. Oh, I actually want it. Oh, I want it. I'm not gonna get it. That's too bad. I actually used my blast powder over there. I decided to try using Rock Gem in this room too, just to see what would happen. Looks like we have something? No, it's nothing. Alright. Oh, I actually can't leave now. Jesus Christ. Give me a fucking break. Oh, he broke the field for me. How nice. Oh, then I set it back. Alright. Just for the record, we're still in the future timeline. Stephoscope. I don't suppose you've had any luck finding a water source. You found one? Really? Tell me where. In the cave to the west. This must be the Teknite Mountains. But that's not far at all. This could be huge. I'll start reassessing my options right away. Thank you very much. As a token of my thanks, please take this stone. I'm not sure what its properties are, but I found it while I was out looking myself before. Got Houndoom Mice. That's a new Mega Crystal for our collection Megastone. There may just be enduring hope for us yet. Okay, now I'll cut back to the present timeline. But of course, the reason I came to Train Town in the first place was because I want to go all the way back to Titania's gym. Because I promised that we would get Ferroseed. And apparently it is, well, it's not quite in the desert, but it's here. That TV broadcast doesn't really make any sense because it implies that you can get Ferroseed like in the actual desert, but you have to come here. There it is. I'm gonna see if I can luck out with a quick ball here. And if you're too lazy to use a rare candy on Ferroseed like I am, then you can also find Ferrothorn here too. And with that, we're finally done with the desert. For now. We'll be back once we have rock climb, I'm pretty sure. The only thing that I'll mention before we leave is that, just in case we didn't mention it before, it's been so long I genuinely don't remember if we mentioned it. If you choose to not fight Taka back in the water treatment facility, then he actually joins you when you first come here to the desert, which sounds pretty cool. It's too bad that we missed that. He joins you like a partner trainer and he heals you up. He has some dialogue and some lore for you about the desert. But we missed out on it. Well, I guess we didn't really miss out on it. It's just we're on a different path, that's all. The desert is cringe. I'm over the desert. I never want to go back. Instead, we're gonna go in here. I cannot believe that we never did this. I would have bet $1 million that we explored this little zone right here, but I don't think we ever did. I guess there was just never an opportune time to do it. Well, we're gonna do it today. So we just have this little section of Citrine Mountain cut out here. I think it's just one room that we can explore. Maybe we didn't do it earlier because we didn't have strength, but I don't know. We've had strength for like 100 episodes or whatever, so yeah, not much of an excuse there. I'm not in the mood to do mining right now, frankly. Like I was saying earlier, I need hard scales, so maybe I'll grind those here later. Let's see, so I know there's some stuff in here for us. Krogunk is still here. I know we tried interacting with him before, but I think we left before finding anything else, and there's definitely more stuff here for us. Most certainly. Oh, there's a rock climb wall here. Okay, kind of hard to see it, but it's there. I'll note that for later. Oh. What's going on in here? Smoo. Growl. We have to protect Smoochum from Beartic. Pokemon Savage like the battle. Alright. I guess you can do this after getting strength, maybe? I'm not sure. Graw. Smoo. Whenever I think of Smoochum, I think of that one Pokemon Channel show where I think it's Smoochum doing like yoga or something. It's like an exercise show. Smoochum clings to you. It seems to have decided it's going with you. I can still think of the Smoochum song from Pokemon Channel. No nickname for you, Smoochum. You've already cursed my memory. Maybe can't use that here. Oh. I've had the super rod equipped this whole time instead of the item finder. I think there's actually more stuff we can get here too. The reason I found out about this is because I was specifically looking for the leftover field effects that we don't have, the readouts. So let's see if we can get that one real quick. Oh, you know, one thing I wanted to do, I guess I didn't really prepare for it this time. I want to do inventory. I want to see like how many Z crystals we still need, how many Mega Stones we still need. I want to do all that, just because I'm genuinely curious after everything we've done. Field effect readout 18. Info on short circuit field now available. I think that could have been useful earlier on. Right, so we can at least do inventory on the field notes. We're missing 1, 11, and 33 and 34. So we're only missing 4 in the whole game. I think we're doing pretty good. From what I researched, it seems that we're locked out of getting 1 because in the newest version of the game, Julia gives it to you, or like, you know, like shortly after you start the game. So obviously we started the game in episode 14, which was like five updates ago. Before that was before Julia gave you the electric terrain field effect readout. So in summation, we can't get it unless I'm mistaken. 11, I believe 11 is the field effect that is active during Quarry's gym battle. Unless that's Corrosive Field, I don't remember. I believe that this is related to the Skuntank in Citrine Mountain, and maybe also the Krogunk. Speaking of Krogunk, we can try interacting with him again, just to demonstrate something. If you go inside that room with the Beartic and the Smoochum, you have to redo this Brock here. No! I made a mistake. Okay, so from the entrance we go down, and left, and down, and right, and down, and right. Through here. Oh, there's a TM for us here, actually. Double team. How could we get this far without double team? It's so important. I don't know if we would have used it. I don't know how we reach Krogunk. Suddenly I can't figure out how to reach it. Oh. Krogunk is looking at you keenly. It seems familiar. Krogunk doesn't seem to respond to anything you do. So I believe, I actually don't... I didn't check, but I'm assuming he's supposed to react to you once you have the silver ring. But we already, you know, saw before that for some reason our silver ring just doesn't work the way it's supposed to. We encountered Skuntank somewhere else in Citrine Mountain, and it's definitely supposed to respond to you once you have the silver ring, but it's just not doing it for us, so that's too bad. I know for sure the escape rope works in here, right? Yeah, let's go! Alright, one last thing for us to do today. The last thing we're doing today involves the spice. This is something I found literally just by talking to NPCs randomly off camera, because I noticed this guy, he like runs around a bit. And so catching him can be tricky. Like, I think if you start talking to these NPCs, he starts running around. Maybe I'm wrong, actually. Okay, I guess I'm wrong. Maybe he only moves during daytime. Oh, there he goes. Okay, I knew it. So now we have to wait for him to come back before we can talk to him again. Shout out to this one place having its own music, seemingly. Hello, customer. Please have a seat. We are in troubled, but we will... Please have a seat. We are in troubled, but we will giving you the best service we are to have available. Oh, you are not here to do the eating now? Then maybe I can asking something of you. You look, our delivering boy is doing the sickness today, and so we are lowering supplies. If you are having time, I would be much obliging for you to collect some grocery items for us. You can do the talking to my assistant chef for the full list of items to recovering. If you can doing this thing for us, we will give you a sharing of the food. On the house. Ah, you're our stand-in courier? There are currently 12 items left to be gathered for us. Honey, tiny mushroom, ball mushroom, slowpoke tail, white herb, stick, sweetheart, muma milk, energy root, kustop berry, whipped dream, shoal salt. When you find them, just bring them on over to me. Okay, so we have all of those except for, I think, 4 of them. Let's go get them real quick. We can get the energy root literally right here, and we are missing one. You can get the white herb here too. We can get the whipped dream here. We can get the stick on 7th Street. I'll buy 2 just for good measure. The slowpoke tail was the one where I read that and I was like, oh, we must have missed something because we clearly never got that. Well, it turns out you're supposed to talk to maybe this guy? Say, you think it's ethical to start fishing right after the environment recovers? Maybe the Pokemon would need some more time to recover first. Okay, not you. Hey there, kid. I don't suppose you're interested in gourmet dining, are you? I got some fresh Slowpoke tail here. Cuts as juicy as any. And you better believe this stuff is rare down here. Slowpoke and Reborn only live way in the north, even further than Agate or Ametrine. Yeah, we actually have never encountered Slowpoke or Slowbro in the wild. We're still missing it in our Pokedex. So you know it's a delicacy. I'm selling for only 500,000. That's a steal. What do you say? Yeah, I mean, we can afford it. Nice. You know how to cook them? I can give you some recommendations if you like, on the house. Oh, you're delivering for the spice? You should have said so in the first place. I've got a standing deal with them, so they'll cover the cost. Geez, you were really about to pay that much yourself? That's some devotion. Anyway, here. Please let me know in the comments if you're someone who said yes to that, thinking that you actually had to spend 500,000 for it. Keep it cool so it doesn't spoil, got it? What's the item description on this? Slowpoke tail, a very tasty tail of something. It can be sold to shops at a high price. How much of a price are we talking here? I want to know. Slowpoke tail, oh no, I can't buy that. I see how it is. That means we have everything, right? We have all 12 items. There are currently 12 items left to be gathered for us. Honey. Oh, you got the honey. I'll take that. Tiny mushroom. So tiny mushroom you can get from Paris or from Azreen Island. Ball mushroom. Put a pin in that. Slowpoke tail, I showed you where to get that. White herb, I showed you where to get that. Stick. Sweetheart, that was the one quest we did at the school. Moo Milk, you can get that from Miltank on Route 1. Energy Root. Kustot Berry, you can find them in a couple places. We found one and in like the renovated Obsidia slums. Whipped Dream, Shoal Salt, they're everywhere. So we're missing one item. There are currently one items left to be gathered for us. Ball Mushroom. What if I told you that we sold the one and only Ball Mushroom in this entire game? Yep, so we are locked out from completing this side quest. Isn't that just rad? Yeah, so I really went crazy looking for a Ball Mushroom because I was in denial. This game uses the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon encounter items, if that makes sense. So Paris and Parasect do not hold a Ball Mushroom. They just have Tiny Mushroom and Big Mushroom. There are no sellers in the game that have Ball Mushroom. They are nowhere to be found. The way you're supposed to get the Ball Mushroom is usually you find it in like the bottom left corner of Malcris Forest. I can show you probably where it is. I imagine it's somewhere around here usually, but we got it earlier. I actually came back here, not only just to show that, but also because we somehow missed this back here. So what's the reward for delivering all those groceries? It is 2 leftovers. That's right, we have no way to get the leftovers from this quest. Which kinda sucks. They would have been useful. Also, I just don't like having a quest left undone. It pisses me off. Yeah, and I inquired about whether or not you can get more Ball Mushrooms in episode 19, like in the newer update of the game, because I was thinking maybe I can ask someone to trade me a Ball Mushroom from like an episode 19 version of the game. That way I'm not like taking their one and only Ball Mushroom. That way I can complete the quest and have it be like kind of legit. But no, there are no more Ball Mushrooms in episode 19 as far as I'm aware. And as far as my Discord is aware. So, yeah. I saw one person, like, it was just one guy, so I don't want to assume too much, but it was just one person in the Reborn forum who suggested that maybe this is deliberate because they want to reward players who don't sell the Ball Mushroom at a time in the game when you're low on money and maybe, you know, you could use that money. I really hope that is not the belief held by the Reborn devs, because that makes literally no sense. In the context of a Pokemon game, there's literally no reason not to sell the Ball Mushroom, right? So I think I really hope they don't see it as like a reward for people who hold on to the ball mushroom for no reason. But maybe, I'm not assuming that, I'm just saying. That one comment in that Reborn form stood out to me. So yeah, we have no way to get leftovers. Or do we? There's one last plot twist. Behold, our leftovers. Sean, why did you hack in leftovers into Pokemon Reborn? You've ruined everything. I'm gonna stop watching. I've done no such thing. I just use pickup. So yeah, Pokemon Reborn has its own pickup table, unique to itself. There's some, I guess there's not some interesting items in there. I think Blast Powder is unique to the pickup table. But yeah, Leftovers is in there too, and you need a Pokemon that is at least level 71 to get it. So, what I did was, I looked through the whole PC, I found all of our pickup Pokemon, I collected them here, and Linoon was the closest to being 71, so I just trained her real quick using the XP share and the clown at the Agate Circus. That didn't take very long at all, and then I thought, okay, well, Leftovers is like a 1% chance on pickup. Okay, so the way pickup works is after each battle, a pickup Pokemon has a 10% chance of holding an item, and then you have a 1% chance of it being leftovers. So you can kind of think of it as like 1% of 10% would be 0.1%, right? After each encounter. So I'm thinking, okay, well, we're gonna need more pickup Pokemon. So I went through all the effort of training a Pumpkaboo from 30 to 71, and that took a little while, maybe like half an hour. And then I spent like 200k Poké Dollars using rare candies on it. And then what ended up happening was, I started doing my pickup grinding, and Linoon got it almost immediately. So that was really good. I lucked out, to be sure, but also I felt burned because I was ready to do some mad pickup grinding with these two, and I only got to do it for like a minute. So that's it. We have leftovers. That's the end of that segment. So yeah, if there are any leftover side quests for us to do, feel free to let me know. You know, at this point you can kind of tell I'm kind of split between not looking stuff up and sometimes looking stuff up, so I wouldn't be worried too much about spoiling things as long as it's not like, you know, story related or like progress related. So yeah, let me know if I'm missing anything. We're not gonna do it immediately because I'm ready to move on with the story, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching the side quest chronicles of Pokemon Reborn. It was really a fun time. Next time, we're finally going to Amaria's gym.